I'm Lange-Joshi, and today we're going to learn a lesson about elapsed time. This is going to be for 4th grade, and the vocab for this lesson is going to be for elapsed time, which means determining how much time has passed from a start time to an end time. And then we're going to start with this word problem. And for this word problem, we're going to use two methods. One method is going to be the timeline, and the other method is going to be the analog clock. And so on a timeline, you're going to have the start time and the end time, and the time in between it is going to be the elapsed time. Our word problem that we're going to solve is, it is 9:30 a.m. Megan has a party to go to at 1 p.m. How long does she have until the party starts? Okay, we're going to start by using the analog clock. And on the clock, we're going to learn that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So on each number, it's going to go by 5 minutes, so 5 increments. So if you start at 12 and you go by 1 to 1, that's 5 minutes. And then to 2 is 10 minutes, 3 is 15, 4 is 20 minutes, 5 is 25, 6 is 30 minutes, 7 is 35, 8 is 40 minutes, 9 is 45 minutes, 10 is 50, 11 is 55, and when you get back up to 12, it's going to be 60 minutes, so that would be a full hour. Okay, so it says it is 9:30 a.m. That is going to be our start time. So we're going to set our clock at 9:30. Okay. And it says Megan has a party to go to at 1 p.m. How long does she have until the party starts? So we're going to look at our timeline. Okay, so we have 9:30 a.m. as our start time. Now we need to figure out how long the elapsed time is until 1 p.m., which is when the party starts, and that's our end time. So we're going to start, and we talked about how there's 60 minutes and an hour. So we're going to count from 9:30 to 10, because 10 is our next full hour, and it's easier to count by the hour. So from 9:30 to 10 a.m., it's 30 minutes. Okay, now we're going to count from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and that's 1 full hour, which is also known as 60 minutes. And then we're going to go from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that's another hour, which is 60 minutes. Notice how 11 a.m. went to 12 p.m. The a.m. changed to p.m. after we got to the 12. And that's because there are 12 hours in a day and 12 hours at night. So once the 11 a.m. switches to 12 p.m., we've hit noon. And then after you go through 12 hours of p.m., you're going to hit midnight, and that's when it's going to turn back to a.m. It's going to be during the day again. So after we've hit noon, we have 12 p.m., we're going to go 1 more hour, or 60 minutes, to 1 p.m. And now we've hit our end time. So now we're going to add up everything that we have on our timeline. We've got 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, and 1 hour. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3 hours. But now we have 30 minutes. So then we're going to add that 30 minutes. And it's going to give us 3 hours and 30 minutes. So the elapsed time from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Now, if we were to use our clock, we started at 9:30, we'd have to move to our next full hour, which is 10. So that'd be 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So 30 minutes have passed, and we've gone from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Okay, and now we have to go all the way till 1. So we're going to go full hours from 10 to 1. So we have 10, we go 60 minutes around to 11. Now we're at 11 o'clock right here on our timeline. Now we're going to go one more full hour around the clock to noon, or 12 p.m. And we're going to land right here. Now we still have one more full hour to get to 1 o'clock, which is our end time. So we're going to go 60 minutes around the clock, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then when it changes to 60, it'll be 1 o'clock, and that is our end time. Now we ended up 1 o'clock. So the answer to our word problem is 9:30 was our start time and 1 p.m. was our end time. And we had to find the elapsed time, which is how much time had passed between these two times. So our word problem was, it was 9:30 a.m. Megan has a party to go to at 1 p.m. And our question was, how long does she have until the party starts? And using our timeline and our analog clock, we solved that it was 3 hours and 30 minutes.